Hey my beautiful souls, welcome to the Moon Magic Tarot channel. Welcome to anyone who is already following my readings. Welcome back, and welcome to anyone new. Now, today's readings, when I did the Sunday readings, I post a reading every single Sunday. I could see that this was going to be such a dynamic week with potentially decisions to be made as well. So in today's readings, we are literally doing a pick a card, single card reading, and we are simply asking yes or no, which means if you are facing any kind of decision or you're uncertain as to whether to act upon something or not, these readings will assist you. It is literally going to be a single card, and there will be 3 opportunities to check in on a yes or no answer. So if you have more than one something going on in your life and you find yourself needing to get a yes or a no on any of those areas, you can tune into these readings and just center yourself on one particular subject or one particular area first, and then we will check out the card for that reading. I've also got 3 crystals here as well, and these are to help to guide you in. So in pile 1, reading 1, we're going to use the crystal of honey calcite. I'll say a little bit more about this in the reading, but this is a natural piece of honey calcite. Reading 2, or question yes no 2, is a piece of rose quartz. Okay, so you can see that. And then the yes no for pile 3, or reading 3, will be a piece of blue calcite. Okay, let me show that to you so you can see it really clearly. So that is blue calcite. I'll say a little bit more about their energies when we get to the readings. Now I'm going to draw a single card for each of these readings. That's for pile 1. And there's pile 2. And that's for pile 3. Okay, now I'm not going to reveal the cards yet because this is a single card. This card is going to really give us that guidance, that information as to whether this is a yes or a no. So sweet souls, just tune into the energy of each of these cards, along with whatever subject or area you are wanting to inquire with. Tune into the energy of the crystal as well. And I will see you in just a moment when we move into revealing what these cards are. Beautiful souls, as said before, if there's more than one point of decision making going on in your world, and it's a very dynamic week, although to be fair, this is a timeless reading, you can tune in with it at any time. But if you are facing more than one area, try and focus on one thing at a time and get as specific as you can, because I sometimes feel with readings, you know, the more specific we are, the more specific the answer. I think it's sort of the way that we set our intent when we enter the space of a reading, and the space where we open ourselves to receive the answers or the guidance that we need. So beautiful souls, I'll leave the video running for just a few minutes longer for you, and I will see you in just a second. Timestamps, as always, are below. Pile 1, well, card 1, reading 1, this is your reading. So this is honey calcite, which is actually a stone of leadership. And wow, you have the 6 of Wands. In answer to your question, this is absolutely a definite yes. Unquestionably. I mean, the 6 of Wands is a card of success, of triumph, also of being seen, being in the spotlight. If you guys were working on a project, you know, this is the point at which it could go viral. Or if you have an idea, this idea could go viral. You're going to be seen. You're going to be noticed, you're going to be valued, you're going to be appreciated. If you were reaching out and asking someone something, they are going to honour you, they're going to appreciate your perspectives. Whatever your question is in the context of your own real life, this is an absolute 1000% yes. Yes, yes, and more yes. Take a leading role here. Step up, step forward, don't hold back. Open a doorway, or if a doorway is being opened for you, step through it. Reach out, or if someone is reaching out to you, accept it. Open yourself to receive. It is interesting because this card is not only about being seen, being triumphant, sometimes very publicly, but there's a real sense of personal validation here. And the fact that you deserve it. So card 1, in answer to your question, the yes or a no, it's a definite yes. Beautiful souls, give me some feedback please in the comments. My readings are usually longer than these, but I had such a desire to do some clear, concise yes or no readings because the dynamics this week particularly are so powerful and so strong. Do let me know if this works for you, this single card answer is working for you as a reading, because if it is, I will do more. Beautiful souls, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. I am sending you all the love in the world, and I look forward to hearing about your success. Do please share with us. Beautiful souls, tons of love. See you soon. Bye. Hey, reading 2, I was going to say pile 2, but card 2. Let us check out and see whether this is a yes or a no. This crystal, this rose quartz crystal, really holds the highest vibration of love. And wow, you have the card of the King of Pentacles. Well, firstly, absolutely with great clarity, this is a yes to whatever your question is. But King of Pentacles is so interesting because this is someone who is incredibly successful and very strong within themselves. There's a real heart-centered energy in your reading, pile 2, reading 2. If you are finding yourself, let's say your decision was, should you take some time out away from work in order to achieve your work-life balance, I would say absolutely yes. If there are any issues of boundaries, you can be consistent and give, but not over-giving. So there is a sense of, I feel like a balance of giving and receiving coming through in your reading. Take time to smell the roses. I almost want to say enjoy your success. Enjoy your worthiness. Love what you do and do it for the sake of the love of it, and all else will fall into place. This is an absolute definite yes. And my beautiful pile 2, reading 2, whatever or however this is applying in the richness of your life, that's what I want to say. However this is applying to your own unique circumstances, this really is a reminder to have and to hold, to enjoy to the fullest, to really thrive on the enjoyment, to know your deservedness, to have, it's almost like to take an ownership of your deepest desires. There's so much heart-centered energy around you here. Earthiness, generosity. For any of you, if someone is coming into your world or making you an offer and you are concerned or reticent or wondering if they're genuine, I would venture to say they are extremely generous and they are coming from a heart-centered place. So open yourself to receive. Beautiful reading 2. This is an absolute definite yes to your question. Beautiful souls, do please let me know in the comments if these single card readings that are very precise and very immediate are kind of working for you. This is a little bit of a trial run. Because it's such a dynamic week, I had such a pull to do this sort of series of yes, no cards, picker cards, just because the energy seems really right for this. But you know, normally my readings are much more in depth. I'm drawing loads and loads of cards to ask more about it. Let me know if this is working for you or not, Super Souls, and that way I will know whether or not you would like more of these kinds of readings, these very immediate, right here, right now, pick a card readings where we ask something and we do a very quick and immediate response to your questions. And of course, also, if you have specific questions that you would like to have attended to in this kind of a way, do let me know as well in the comments, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. Tons and tons of love to you. This is a definite yes. Welcome, card 3, pile 3. It is just a single card reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just tell you a little bit about this crystal before I turn over your card. Blue calcite is known to calm anxiety. If you're ever experiencing anxiety or you're struggling in any way emotionally, I would place this under your pillow at night. It'll help to really slow things down, settle you, ease any fears and concerns. That's the nature of its energy. So your card, pile 3, we're asking a yes or a no. How interesting, you have the card of the moon. It's really interesting. I'm asking for a definite yes or no, and yet I feel this card is not so much saying no as saying slow it down and think on it. Don't take action. It would be a no if you were contemplating taking an immediate action. This is not a moment to take action immediately now or to move forwards with speed. It is as if other things are getting in the way. You need a greater clarity before this circumstance or person or situation, whatever the yes or no question is. You need to see something with greater clarity before it can become a yes. So I'm going to say it's a no, but it's not a no in a clear-cut, definitely no, walk away from this, this is not right for you kind of circumstance. It's a no in terms of slow it down. Enter the dream time. Isn't it interesting? I was just saying about the blue calcite. Pop it under your pillow if you're struggling with anxiety. And even in this card, we have the word dreams, intuition, shadow. You need to see more, you need to be aware of more, and I feel as though there is anxiety and concern that's getting in the way of you being able to see clearly how best to take an action. Your card, my beautiful souls, is a no, and it is a no with purpose. It is a no with great clarity that there is more for you to see and more for you to feel your way through before knowing exactly what to do and how the yes could become a yes. You need to see more, you need to feel more, and you need to gain clarity. Put down any anxiety or any self-doubt, anything that's in the way of your perspective. That is very, very clear. So my beautiful card 3, this is a definite no, but it is a no with real purpose. It's like slow it down. Let's just get still and meditate, and you will be shown the way. Don't allow your emotions to push you forwards. Allow yourself, I want to sort of say, let your emotions guide you, but in a way that they are offering you information and fueling your intuition. You know, when you have an emotional response to something, but you're not clear what that's about, trust the emotional response. It's giving you good information. But at the same time, wait to get clear about what it's about before then taking action accordingly. That's the kind of flavour of this single card reading for you today. I hope that is making sense to you, my beautiful souls. If any of you are having any concerns or wish to know a bit more about how to use your emotions, I didn't set out to voice this, but I have written a book called Mindfulness Meets Emotional Awareness, and it will teach you how to listen to all of your most challenging emotions as a source of empowerment. It will teach you what they're telling you and how to use that energy to your best advantage to navigate any situation, both sort of, I would venture to say any situation of challenge, but actually any situation full stop. The more emotionally aware we are, the more empowered we are. It's as simple as that. Beautiful souls, I'll put a link to the book in the description box as always. Thank you so much for joining me. Super souls, let me know in the comments if this kind of single card reading is of value to you, if it's helpful to you. It's quite a new thing. This is really a bit of a trial because it's such a week, a very dynamic, fluctuating energy. I just had a real pull to do these single card readings in quite a clear manner. Normally my pick a card readings, of course, are very in depth, but let me know if this works for you, because if it does, I will really tune into the ongoing astrology, and if it works, I'll start to do more. I'll tune into the astrology of the day as and when I feel called to do so, and perhaps do some readings with questions that are orientated for a specific answer and in a fairly quick and immediate way for you. So do let me know. Please post in the comments if this is working, and also, of course, if you have any specific questions that would be appropriate for this kind of reading, let me know about those as well. Beautiful souls, tons and tons of love to you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. Look forward to seeing you in another reading really soon. Tons of love.